alarms are expensive, the plans are expensive, everything's expensive. They kind of help you manage your money better, save, make sure you come out of college not too much in debt.
Exactly.
You know what I mean?
Pay down as much as you can. You know, I grew up in an environment where money was like very prized. It was something, if you had it, you were very important. People just kind of like would show off their money by buying things and then not being able to pay their bills at the same time. So this right here is the first account that I have. Everyone usually has a checkings account at their bank. The 5 banking methods that you should have. And this is by Poised Financial.
High five, thank you method. Have you used Acorn before?
I have not used Acorns, but I have heard that they have a higher interest rate than the banking that I have. But the only thing about interest rates with online banking is that they can kind of switch up sometimes. So it's kind of like, even if you go to them, it may eventually go down to the percentage that like is kind of normal for all online banking.
I do not have a journal of all those tips, but also I'm not a finance major. I'm trying to learn about money better. But also, I have a couple questions for myself, to you, and then from people from consulting and Instagram. I had a couple questions. I'll be honest, I don't feel like people don't like do the question poll anymore. But a lot of people skip through. Like, don't you care about your money?
Y'all need to get it together, okay? I'm telling you right now, because it's gonna be a different day. All right, and you're gonna want to know, and you're gonna want to know all the tips to saving money, and you need to know now so you can plan for the future. Time really does matter with your money.
And earlier to start, the better will be.
For real, y'all want to be millionaires by 50? Ooh, let's go.
Random, but when you said that, there's this couple who were debt free and like are living. I want to say Amsterdam, but I don't think that's right. They're living with their children in a different country without any debt from previous in their marriage, and I think they're 40.
Wow.
40. So like, you can live a lifestyle where you're debt free. You don't have to worry about always paying somebody back. You know.
For real, like debt is like one of those like myths. It's one of those things where people feel like they have to have it to be successful, but debt doesn't make you successful. It makes you having to pay someone back. You're always liable to something, and like just being able to not have to be liable and being able to be free to do with your money whatever without having that. And I mean, like, I know there's gonna be bills that we're always gonna pay, like water if I have a house, or utilities. Those kinds of things are a given, but it's just the fact, like, most people spend about like $500 to $700 a month just on car notes. Imagine if you had like $500 to $700 that you put away every month, like in a mutual fund type of stock that grows your money over a certain amount of years. You could become a millionaire just like off of that. And think about it. Really think about like why you buy things and like the reasoning behind, because I know a lot of times we buy it for other people to see, but it's like, are you okay financially? Are you good?
And do you really need it at that moment? Like, I know those new fresh kicks just came out, right? I know they look good on that display.
Oh my goodness.
I know they look good and they're fresh, no crease, nothing like that. But do you really need it?
And then you buy it and then you don't wear it.
My first question is, it kind of goes along with Marcus Knight. Hey Marcus, if you're watching this, I'm sure you are.
Hey!
So this question went along the lines of like, what is the best tip or piece of information that you learned from one of your finance classes, from one of your business classes?
I think one of the best tips was, be on the right side of your finances. In that he kind of explained, like, don't work for money. Make your money work for you. So that was definitely one of the best tips I've ever gotten.
And that goes back to what you were saying, like putting your money in online banking, that you invest your money.
Exactly.
I hear that a lot with like content creators, where same similar principle of like, let your work speak for itself and make money for you while you're asleep, you know?
Yes, exactly.
So, you resting, you're getting your deep sleep, and also your wallet, your bank is getting filled out.
Exactly. That's how you get money. Like, when you don't have to work and your money is still working for you, that's how you live. Like, that's how you want to live.
One of my other followers also, she's like a diehard, like true classic crew member. So Amber,
hey, shout out to you, girl.
But she asked, like, how do you save money with food? Because, like, food is crucial in college. You know, I know a lot of students deal with always using Uber Eats or Postmates or anything like that. Because I know it's hard for freshmen when they don't have access to a kitchen.
Yeah.
So how do you?
Man, so I definitely think, like, use the resources around you to your advantage. Like, I'm pretty sure there's a lot of times in college where we have all of these free events and there's like free food. Like, go and take you a to-go plate.
Yep.
Or like a to-go box and get some food for real. And like, stock up, because I mean, it's free. Like, they're not gonna tell you can't take a whole box back to your dorm. Like, stock up. Even go to your caf and stock up. Like, you're paying for it. I don't care what they say to you. Like, go and get you some cookies. Go and get you some rice, bananas, like, and take it back to your dorm and like just refrigerate them, because you know it'll last like a nice amount of time. So I mean, if you like to eat out, I can understand that, but also like if you also think about it, how much are you really spending eating out? Because you're not just spending just money on food. Like, especially if you're doing like Uber Eats or something, like you're spending for the delivery service and the people bringing you the food, and then you're waiting extra time. Like, over time, that just adds up. Like, most people spend about like probably $75 to $100 a week just like on eating out.
And it's roughly what, 4, sometimes 5 weeks in a year?
Yeah.
But like, I'm gonna say 4 at minimum. That's like $400. If you at the very high end of $100 that you're spending a month
on food, when you have free cat food.
And times that by 12. Well, actually, we're in school for 9. But like, that's like $3,600 roughly.
That's a lot. I mean, I know like a lot of times in the past when I would eat out a lot, I would be like, where did my money go? To that food. That's where it went.
Or you have like 50 cents left, like, oh, I might as well get like a fries. I don't know, from Wendy's.
Go to Speedway, get a nice little slushie.
Yeah, right. Going on off of what she said about like getting food from events happening on campus, I know that my church offers like food to college students on Sundays, so like I don't have to worry about figuring out getting food, at least for lunch. Dinner's a whole different story, but like lunch,
go to a local church.
Go to a local church, get you some nice quality like worship time and a sermon, and then get fed. Get your spirit fed and your stomach fed.
God will supply. You feel me?
Right.
Even like your friends that cook, like most of the time, your friends that cook, they would be more than happy to share some of that food with you if you ask. I know a lot of times like people are like real timid about asking, but like my roommate, she cooks all the time, and she's just like, if you want some, just ask. Like, I cook a lot. Like, that's a free meal. That's free food. Like, take advantage of that. Yeah, just plan to do it. Like, just plan to make sure, like, if you're gonna order out, that you're just gonna order out maybe once that week, because you know that the cap is gonna be closed at this time, and you make it out of work at that time. So like, getting food is a little difficult. But just, you know, try to plan ahead so you don't spend as much.
Okay, another question was from Marcus, and he's like basically saying, how much progress have you made? Like, first of all, did you start budgeting your freshman year?
I did not.
Okay.
I did not. I really started budgeting probably around the end of my junior year, so not too long ago. I'm still new, y'all. I have the info, I just wasn't applying.
Retweet. I have the study guide. I just didn't.
Right.
No, I'm kidding. We're good students. We study. Yeah. Then I guess, how much progress have you made budget-wise from end of junior year to now?
So I have made a lot of progress. I would say I had saved up about $2,000 in my savings account since I started saving. We'll put it like that. But I had a little catastrophe happen because I did not budget enough for an emergency fund. So not having enough in the emergency fund caused me to have to dip into savings, which you really don't want to do. So that's why it's good to like kind of set goals of how much you want to save for in each account, so that like from this experience, pretty much that two grand is gone from this experience. So I mean, life happens, but at least I had it, you know.
Yeah, like truly, like you. But now you knew know how to like regain it, like how you got it, now you can regain it, and it's a learning.
Yeah, and at least like, you know, it was definitely like one of those experiences like, wow, at least I had it to do, but now that I know that this could happen potentially again, let's plan for it. So now when I go about saving, I may save a little more towards my emergency fund because an emergency may happen. And so that's more likely, go about saving, still saving in your savings accounts, but like, you know, just being more prepared. And so yeah, main thing about budgeting, I would definitely say is just plan, making sure that every interaction you have with money, that you're making sure that you're not just spending because you have, but you're spending because you're strategically having the money go somewhere. You know, even if something is like, well, it's $1, or, you know, it's $2, like that's not gonna hurt me. Over time, it adds up, and it does. So I'm, more than anything, just making sure you plan. And for me, most importantly, one thing I do, I always pray before I plan what I'm gonna do with my money. Because like, God has a plan for your money. So if he's giving it to you, I'm pretty sure he has a plan with what he wants you to do with it. So with whatever you do and with whatever money you have, make sure that you ask God and pray and plan accordingly. So that's like the most important thing.
So that kind of made me think of like, sow it into good ground. Like I feel like money is like God's seed, and he's trusting you to plant it in good ground. And if you plant it in good ground, it's gonna grow and multiply.
And like God wants us to have, he wants us to be good down here. Like he gave us so many different resources, and money is like one of those main resources that we should be using to our advantage and not being like a slave to it in a way. So y'all definitely should use it.
Okay, come on, preach now.
Use it the way God has intended you to. So
that's all I have. I know, I feel like I was playing Oprah today. So this is fun. I don't have a gift for you, unfortunately.
Your presence.
Oh! Thank you. And also thank you for spending time with me and like my classy crew and sharing your wisdom about money, because I feel like a whole lot of us are gonna go now and get a notebook, including myself, and like fill out all of the plans. It may not be today. It may not be the next week, but it will be before the year's over. It will be.
It will be.
It will be.
That's the first step.
There you go. It will be. Thank you guys so much for spending time with us. And also, again, I want to extend a really big thank you to my friend Madison for taking time out of her weekend to film this video with me. I had a lot of fun. Learned a lot. Anything you want to say to them?
Well,
plug.
More than anything, y'all follow me on Instagram at MadisonFaith with more. You can follow my YouTube channel. I haven't been as faithful as I should have been, but we'll be back very soon at MadisonFaith. And then also I have an EP coming out in November on my birthday, November 3rd, 2019. So y'all just be watching out for that. Looking at my social media links, and self-produced.
Okay.
So
I highly encourage you to go follow her. You will not regret it. I mean, I already follow her, and look at me, I'm like thriving now. Look at it, like she's just a great person to follow, and also she's a great sister in Christ too. So I'm like, we gotta support our sisters, you know. So, but yeah, that's all I have for you guys today. If you guys enjoyed the video, give it a nice little thumbs up, and if you haven't already, feel free to hit the subscribe button down below that says subscribe, so you can officially join the classic crew, which is the lovely community I'm building on this channel. And while you're at it, go ahead, ring that little bell so you get notified exactly when I upload videos, which is Mondays at 7 p.m.-ish. Hope you guys have a great rest of your Monday and a great rest of your week, and I will catch you back here next Monday.
Bye, y'all.